Now, over the past few years, Bernie Nolan has fought a very public battle against cancer, inspiring others and also even saving lives. In just a moment, I'm going to be talking to her husband, Steve, after a quick look back at how we've seen her story unfold. In spring 2010, singer and actress Bernie Nolan announced that she had breast cancer in her first TV interview with me.
I'm going to kick this thing's butt, that's how I feel, you know, and we're going to get on with our lives. And I said to the doctor, you know, take one, take them both. I'm not bothered.
She endured months of chemotherapy to tackle the cancer that had spread to her lymph nodes, underwent a mastectomy and lost her hair. In 2011, Bernie was in remission and working hard at her first love, singing.
I'm doing really, really well, and this week's very poignant for me because on Saturday a year ago was when I had my mastectomy and reconstruction, so it's just a year ago. And before you know it, your hair's back, I feel great. I've got a great left breast, believe me, that sounds weird, doesn't it, but I have.
And in 2012, I revealed how sharing her story had helped save a viewer's life.
I felt sick and I went straight to the doctor and it moved very, very quickly.
We've got to do our job as women and look for it and find it early.
However, Bernie was keeping a devastating secret. The cancer had spread and was diagnosed as incurable.
So sorry, last time I was there, you asked me a question. I couldn't tell you the truth because I hadn't told my daughter, so I wanted to make sure she knew before everybody else.
And after being told the news and determined not to be defined by her cancer, Bernie started writing the story of her life. Well, in March, Bernie became too ill to finish her book. It's been completed by her husband, Steve, who is here now. And Steve, thank you so much for coming in. How is she doing right now? How is she?
She's doing well under the circumstances. Right. Good days, bad days. Yeah. Every day's tough, but every day she gets up, we wash and take her downstairs and she gets on with the day the best she can.
No, absolutely. She's very much the heart of the house.
Totally,
yeah. Completely. And how are you? How are you doing?
I'm all right. A little bit nervous about this, bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm here for Bernie, so...
No, absolutely. And this book is really astonishing. And it's not just about cancer. There's a lot more to Bernie than cancer. And there's so much in the book that you really get to know her. What really struck me when I was reading it, it was like she was talking to me.
Well, it's very much Bernie does jump off the page, I think, and her honesty and her love of life, you know. And whilst, obviously, there's a big chunk of the book that is about the last few years in her illness, and that was in the catalyst to make her do the book, because she's been asked to do books before and always thought, no, I'm not ready to do that. And then obviously the illness happened and she thought, well, I'll do it now. But while it is the catalyst for this particular book, it certainly isn't the only reason to read the book, because there's so much in there of her career and a life well lived, really, you know, and happiness. And as you say, she does jump off the page. Actually.
She does. She absolutely does, and so full of life. That was the thing, you know.
Absolutely, yeah.
When I first met her, I just thought, you know how sometimes there's just some people you click with.
Yeah.
And she's just great fun.
She's a force of nature.
She completely is, and such a laugh.
Hilarious.
Just a real good laugh. She really is.
Great girl, yeah.
Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing woman. Now, obviously you've got your little girl. Well, she's not so little anymore.
She's 5'8". So Bernie has to reach to hug her. Oh. It's quite a comical sight.
How's she doing?
She's doing great, considering everything she's going through for a 14-year-old girl. Amazing. Yeah. Kids tend to bottle things up, I think, but we do talk. We've always told her everything that's going on, and she's doing amazing. No,
she is an incredible girl, and obviously the book is dedicated to both of you.
Yeah.
You know, because you're Bernie's, you're the most important things in her life, both of you.
I'd like to think so.
No, you very, very much so, and that comes across loud and clear.
Absolutely.
And you've really had to be a rock. It must have been really hard for you, because anybody that's going through something like this, you rely so heavily on the people that you love.
Well, you do, and it is tough. But it's no more than she would do for me, so...
No, that's true.
That's the deal, isn't it?
No, that is absolutely the deal. That is the way it happens. And the thing about it is you've got so many fantastic memories, all sort of distilled into this book.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like you really do feel as if you get to know all of you.
Well, that is the amazing thing. You know, she has crammed a lot in. She did start early. Yes. I mean, and there's a lot in there, you know, a lot of stuff, really. It's quite amazing, really. I mean, I think when I was a kid... I'm only a year and a half younger than Bernie, and but for some reason she seems to have been around in my childhood as well, because
we all grew up with
when I was watching TV as a 14-year-old, she was on there as a 12-year-old, so it's quite amazing. And they were everywhere, Two Ronnies, Morecambe Wise, the whole thing. They did everything. There were everywhere.
Absolutely.
Ubiquitous. I think
No, they
is the
were.
word.
They were. It's absolutely true. You're right, and you do get that sort of sense of that too, which is fantastic. And everybody now, of course, will be rallying round.
Yeah.
And that's a difficult thing for all of you. But the thing that I really sense is the real love. You know, that comes out.
Everybody loves Bernie. It's difficult not to. She's such a wonderful girl, and she's always one for a party. You know, we just had a party this weekend for everybody. Came up, friends and family. She's always making plans. It's our anniversary in 3 weeks. Our daughter's birthday a couple of weeks ago. Everything is what's next. Everything is what's next. We've done that. What's next? Which is the same in her career. She doesn't repeat herself. She does it. She moves on. Which is all in the book about all the different things she's ever done. She's
what a voice.
on to the next. Well,
what an amazing
just walking
voice.
through the area to get into the studio. There was where we used to walk through for pop star to opera star.
Of course.
And a lot of memories.
Oh, a lot of memories, Steve. And she saved lives. She saved lives. She really
did. I think she did. You know.
Oh, very much.
She
so.
was genuinely open about her disease, and.
No, she has been absolutely incredible. One of the most loveliest people that I've ever met. You know, she just is one of these people that sort of really touches you. And
thank you.
You know, the world is divided up into people. It's one of these sayings: fountains and drains. And
Right.
Bernie's a fountain.
Okay.
You know, she really is.
I'll pass that on.
Please do, because she
will.
really is. You know, she's somebody that any time that I knew she was coming in, even when she was really ill.
Yeah.
And you knew she was coming in. There are people you go, oh great.
Well,
Fantastic,
she's always
good to
been
see
very
you.
fond of you, and she shared a lot of this story with this show, and
very
she
much
really
so.
wanted to be here, but it's just not possible. And she does want to say thank you to everybody who supported her, tweets, emails, flowers, all the support. We have letters that just say Bernie Weybridge on them, and they get to the house.
Of course.
So she wants to thank everybody for that, and also we got a call from management yesterday to say that the book has gone to #1 in the biography download charts.
Fantastic.
So that's a great thing for her. That's a great boost
That
as
really
well.
giving her a boost. Good.
Yeah, she loves
Good,
that,
good,
absolutely.
good. Oh,
yeah,
that's lovely.
Absolutely, she loves it.
Steve, what can I say? Thank you for coming in.
Okay,
Give her
pleasure.
a big cuddle.
I will. I'm going straight back now.
Good. Okay, we'll take a quick break.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.